Okay. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. Hi. I know you're wondering what's going on here with this pink salmon. It's not what you think. It's just, hey, we happen to have a really great theme. It's called pink salmon. We got pink pride, pink salmon, wild Alaskan pink pride here. Yeah, I've got, thank you. Let's get the chat room going here. Thank you. And then I've got this salmon dairy-free salmon chowder that's been going around, Safe Harvest mix. It's pretty good. It's amazing. It is, yeah, paleo-friendly. I got that for $1, but you can buy something like this at the dollar store, Lobster Biz, for $1. So, yeah, I always shop for really good value, and you know, I'm trying to urge people to do the same. Whenever they see sale items, like I bought this on sale for $1 a piece. They're normally like $4, so, but you can get something very similar for $1. Hey, yeah, free to offer. Now, pink salmon is famous for its arrival right after the Exxon Valdez attack. You know, we saw red salmon before that, and now we have pink salmon. So this I paid $2.49 for, which is a very good deal. You can get something similar at Walmart, similar costs. Yeah. All right, so I've got some pink Himalayan salt here. I'm gonna fill my salt shaker. I thought I'd give you check that out. Highly recommend this type of salt. It's very good for you. It's full of nutrition, 85 different essential minerals. I'm gonna just fill this up a little bit. I've actually got a pink Himalayan salt shaker too. Isn't that fancy? Let me make sure I can see your chat. Hang on. We'll drop it down a little bit. So I did open up guest chat, but I haven't seen any guests come in, so that's good. I assume guest chat is up and running. Be very careful with salt, otherwise it pours all over. This is apparently from Himalaya. The Himalaya is very good stuff. I keep it around for safekeeping. I have other sea salt as well, just to have on hand. Okay, so we're going to take some of that and put it in the hot water that I've been boiling. We're getting warm over here on a low burner. You give it a few shakes. Whoa, wow, that's wild. That's a lot. Salt just makes it pop right out. Now I'm gonna, yeah, let that come to a boil. Oh, it's already at a boil, good, okay. So I've got some organic pasta I picked up for $1.19. I have about a half a container of this. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the water. It's a special type of pasta, organic, from Italy. It has kind of a curly hue. Yeah, it should be good. I'm going to throw that in the water. And I'll give it a little stir with a wooden fork. Check my cupboard, make sure I don't have any other pasta I want to heat up. Okay, this might be good. I picked up some organic rotini, whole wheat. I think that'd be good for nutrition, you know, digestion. It has a little spelt in it. So let's go ahead and put that in there, just a bit. Yeah, that might be good. Just for digestion, you know, it's just an added bonus. That should be enough to fill the, yeah, I'm just going to leave that on a medium level 3 burner and just kind of bring it up to a boil again. Okay. Yeah, I get a lot of mileage out of that type of pasta. Very good stuff. It's always good to have a little fiber to your meal. Well, that's the O brand too. Yeah, the O brand. I'm so very pleased about the O brand, and as you know, it's a point of pride for me. I literally walked into the general manager's office and sold him on organic food in 1985. And it was just so weird. I thought, well, what do you want to buy? And he said, I don't want to buy anything from you. And it's like, okay, I felt a little bit insulted, but he said, I'm going to start making it myself. And sure enough, 12 years later, they had a full production cycle with over 200 brands developed. Well, Sarah's coming in. Let me get the door and pause the record. Looks like she's had a big day. All right, we're back at it. Pretty nice kitchen, don't you think? Sarah and I redid this kitchen back in, 10 years ago. We bought stainless steel appliances and did a kind of a coffee background. It's old Formica, you know, this is I don't really want to replace the Formica, I like it. Hi, Sarah. Hi. And the wood, you know, it's like wood grain laminate, but it still looks good. This is David's kitchen. All right. Now today I've got a couple of secrets I'm going to use today to make this pink casserole. One of them is sliced beets. I've got some beet juice I'm going to put in there. Half a can of Deerfield beets that I got for $1. And I'm going to put red pepper, lipstick pepper in there. Actually, red pepper and an onion. So the cost of this and that would be $1. Like I said, that would be $1 if it was a can of this. This does have MSG in it, so you know. Any condensed soup, you got to check for that. But this does not, so $2 and $2.50 for that would be $4.50. And then I bought a can of peas. I got these for 50 cents a piece, $5. And then the pasta is $6. So yeah, just to give you a kind of a price breakdown. The pasta is going to take a long time, so I'm going to start the grill in the back on level 3. Make sure it's all cleaned in there. What that was. Yeah. Hey, buckaroo. Now the canned peas are something I just keep forever, and it's part of my survival food. I'm just going to start opening these up because they're getting a little old. This is 2011. This is about 2017, 2019, I think. Oh no, used by 2025. This is fairly new. I'm not sure what the quit date on this was, but it's fine. And you don't have to really rely on quit dates as much. The government actually said, you know, don't throw food away just because it reaches a quit date. You don't want to do that. That's a hypothetical date. And as you know, food's pretty dang valuable now, as you know. You may want to start growing your own. I usually cut the tops off of these just to get every bit of them. And then if you put the seed ball in 2 inches of soil and water it, it'll grow into another plant. You don't have to break up the seeds, you just put the seed ball in there. And eventually the strongest seed survives and gets to the top, so, and that will be your plant. But it's a little late in the year to be planting green peppers, especially out here. We don't take any type of, we don't take any links during our show. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just can't have it. Sorry, no can do. If it's a funny link, I'm sure it's great, but yeah, I just can't be bothered with it. You can do it later. Okay, so that's going to start at level 3 over here. Well, you know, It's not that the dollar store is such a great place. It's just that now it's $1.25, as you know. It's just that you can buy fairly good products there if you're looking for food. The Dollar General, the Dollar Store, all that. I guess one of those is going under, right? Is it the Dollar General? One of those two is facing some tough financial times. I'm sure the $5 store will be a real hit once food gets down to like the low price of $5 for, you know, a can of food. Amazingly low price, so only $5 for a can of food. Well, I guess we're lucky we can actually shop, which is nice. Consider yourself blessed. We're losing a little bit of our sharpness here. Kind of bank in when you cut, you know, so use the board for leverage. Always keep your eye on the knife. And do it down, and then take that whole thing and then get ready to stick it in the... We're going to go with a little extra virgin olive oil, organic today. 2 tablespoons of that. It's always good to have a little extra oil in the pasta to make it taste good. Brings out the flavors. Okay, so we're going to throw the onions on there. And we'll do the pepper too. Dicing that up. Yeah, extra virgin olive oil, yeah. Okay, great. Just throw all that in there. I usually go along that way and then crisscross them and turn them around. Make them about a ½ inch. Otherwise they get too small. Okay, we're done. And I'm going to throw garlic in there. A nice big garlic here. Mincing it up. Take the top off, a little husk piece. Cut it in half and just kind of mince it. And that's where using the tip of the knife is really important. And we'll throw that right in on top of that. Good. Get that up to a nice flame. Give the pasta a mix. Get in there. Very nice. I like to put a little bit of seasoning in the pasta water. So, being this is a fish dish, I'm going to go for a little bit of dill wheat. I get this at Walmart. They sell organic O-brand dill wheat at Walmart. It's pretty cool. Okay, and we're going to put that in the water. I'll save some of that for the other dish as well. And I'm just going to put this in the water to keep the flavoring. I got this for $1.99. McCormick salt-free garlic and herb. That was a heck of a deal, considering how much you get. All right. Okay, so we're basically going to get the vegetables translucent on the temperature here, while we continue to cook the pasta on a level 3 flame. They're on level 3 on both sides, which would be a low to medium flame. All right, so let's visit my plants. We got the ghost cactus that Sarah brought me. That was just a little cactus when I first got it, and it blossomed into a beautiful cactus. It's due for a little bit of water, so let's water our cacti. A splash of water here and there. It doesn't need a lot, you know, just a little splash. Sarah took a few of the plants that we had last week to her classroom. We had an aloe vera plant and those beautiful purple orchids. I'm not sure what kind of salmon it is. It's pink salmon from Alaska, wild Alaska. Pink Pride. Yeah, that's it. And these are really discounted sweet peas. So I got to open these cans. I'm not going to do it now. I prefer old can openers to electric ones. Yeah, back in the day, it was a big innovation to get an electric can opener, and it's just, over the years, why bother? It eventually shorted out, and nearly shocked me one day. Shocking, huh? These, when you do buy them, you need to make sure that they're good. Because there are a lot of low-end brands that are not good, that don't last very long. And that salmon has lots of juice in it. So I'm going to throw that right in the dish. It's, it's basically full of flavor. Just to add a little steam to this action here. Okay, I'm giving everything a stir. I think I'm going to take this burner up to level 6. Yeah, I'm going to kind of like bring it up, kind of like full volume. That's part of the way I cook quickly. But you got to make sure you watch those flames so you don't overdo it and burn that food item. But yeah, there's a nice little boil going on back here in the water. Now I filter all the water that I use. We have these zero water filters we picked up. They're very efficient. But I always pre-filter the water whenever they go in there. So I'll take this typically and put it into another one. And I notice it works a little bit better when it's empty. So then I just fill it up with the reverse osmosis filter. Yeah, they are. They're $15 a piece, but you can get them on sale. I mean, I bought those 2 over there for $15, so I got $7.50 a piece. I bought a sale on them. And this zero water filter, the 7-cup version, is on sale at Walmart or it was last week for $12.88 with the tester, which is amazing. Pretty amazing deal, I must say. Okay. Yeah, that thicker pasta takes about 8 to 10 minutes. The Oster toaster is a 1990, around 2000. Now I have a couple toasters. One of them is dated back to 1925. I don't have it here. I have it at one of my many locations around the world. Sounds important, doesn't it? One of my many locations around the world. When I'm not living in my modular home, I travel the world. No, it's from the 2000 era. One of the things you can do if you want to save on heat is when you reach this level of the pasta, you take a cover that's sealed and cover it up and let it generate so much heat that it starts to reach the top. It starts to create this foam. Typically, they last. They're rated for 40 gallons. One filter is 40 gallons, and then that's with water that's been pre-filtered. Because some people, like I have really bad water. I have 500 parts per million total dissolved solids, or actually 550. Yeah, just let that heat up and keep it sealed. It creates like a steam and kind of finishes off the pasta. Gives it that last what it needs. Okay, we got a good temperature going here. We're getting translucent. Good. Now is the time to throw the entire salmon in there. And typically they might have a bone in there, but let's open it up and see what's going on. Okay. Yeah, and the bone is steamed, it has extra calcium in it, so I don't think there's a big bone problem. We're doing good. And of course, everything is edible, including the skin. So just leave it in there. And keep it in there and kind of, because it's pre-cooked, just meld it with the ingredients. Oh, see, that's coming up. And then just turn it off. Turn that off. Okay, so we're just getting that a little hotter, so it does cook the vegetables a little bit, especially the red pepper. Bones are good for you. They're full of calcium. A lot of people make bone broth, and I understand if you can buy bone broth. I bought some recently. Yeah. This is the kind, I'm telling you. I got this for a sale item. I would use it for a turkey, like a turkey dinner. Especially if I've got a breast of turkey and I don't have the full meal. This is really good. But yeah, talk about, so that's just sitting over there. It's not quite blowing out. It's just sealing the deal. This has incredible calcium. I mean, if you are an older person and suffering from, the aging process, it certainly doesn't hurt to eat that bone broth in you. Yeah. Okay, so this guy, rinse this out. And that goes in the recycler. So we're going to be doing this big sauce here, dairy-free. I mean, and like I said, you can replace it with condensed soup if you want. This is $1 at the dollar store. But you're going to get MSG with that, which, some people don't like that. Okay, we're going to start keeping this on level 6. I'm going to add this amazing sauce. It even has a little salmon in it. Look at that. Nice. This is they make these in large vats, and they put them in like a bisque. Take a little bit of water and put it in there. Get every last drop of it. Okay, just kind of move everything around, keep it at a level 6. You're moving toward a full boil. The soup and the salmon are pre-cooked, as are the peas. And I'm gonna rinse this out. Being this is a 2011 can, I'm not really sure how clean it is in terms of It has the liner though. That little liner that they put on these cans that keep them from melting into the food over time. Let's go for 2 filters. And that takes the salt down a little bit, just because there's salt in this, as well as the beef. But we're going to use the beef too. Yeah. Okay. Throw that right in there on that. There you go. Let's leave it on top because everything's all cooked, so the peas should stay on top, otherwise it gets a little mushy. They're already everything's pre-cooked, and now you can drop everything down to level 3. And that's been turned off, and this is ready to start moving into the drain. So let's do that. Put the compost away here. Okay. Yeah, we've had a few casualties of cooking here on the show. I've had a few pans break on me that were heirloom. So it doesn't come with any minor losses, this whole process. Yeah, sometimes a bowl just wants to go. There we go. I like to run a little water down with it. Okay, put that there. I'm going to take the beets, and I'm going to put the beet juice on top of this. Not all of it, just a little of it. Yeah, you don't have to cook with beets. I use them in salads, so they're full of vitamins. If you guys want to use something like a product available, this is available beetroot. Very good thing, 1 teaspoon of this on everything, it just really adds to the coloring agent. But I'm using real beet juice, so that's beet powder. Very popular. Nice. Nice and pink. Okay. All right. And we're going to turn the, we're going to give everything a good turn over here. Mix everything together, let it all meld. We're keeping it at level 3 now. The salmon kind of breaks up a little bit. Fantastic. And it's good to rinse these off right away, otherwise they get pasta on it. Okay. Nice, good. Okay, we're good. I'm going to refrigerate the rest of the beets for a salad for later. Like I said, you don't even have to cook with the beets. They're just for coloring. Okay, here we go. Everything's cooking very nicely. I'm going to add dill weed to the top of this. About 5 or 6 good shakes. Then I'm going to take some of that onion, salt-free onion garlic herb and put on there. Okay, it's still coming to a kind of like a simmer. And that gives it the final set. It's kind of sealing the flavors in. I've got some coffee. I'm going to drink some coffee and talk to the chat room here. So I just uploaded 2 David's Kitchen videos. If you guys want to catch more on my Cool Rock site. But if you want to access the site directly, it's youtube.com/DavidJohnSponheim, Jon. It is a casserole, yes. Is that okay with you? Do I have your approval? That kind of looks like shrimp, doesn't it? Yeah, it's like little shrimps. Little pink pasta shells. Yeah, they're so cute. They're like little piglet, you know. They're like the tail of a little piglet. See that? Have you ever raised piglets? I don't think you have. Well, I definitely have, so I know. I had a great farming experience when I was young. I actually had a chance to work at a ranch camp, and it was very fun. I wouldn't mind raising animals, you know. Livestock, it's a good, healthy life. I should put these away. See the lining in the can? That's called line can. Let me give this a rinse. Just final rinse so it doesn't get too stinky. Okay, these are all going in the compost heap. I take recycling down once every couple of weeks. We try to do the most we can. We minimize our garbage. You know, I've saved like $10,000 over the years on not having a garbage pickup. You know, isn't that amazing? I mean, when you think about garbage pickup and all the different things we do to renew our recyclable, everything we try to do is, you know, we recycle as much as we can. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and no egg. No, I don't think egg is appropriate for this. Dinner's ready to fuse together. I'm just gonna turn this off right here. And let it cook in its own heat for a while. Use that energy. This pasta is ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. You swear glass and tin cans. Yeah, I know. I try to buy glass and tin when I can. I try not to buy plastic, but of course we all do. But it would be nice to not have to deal with plastic bags. I'm a big supporter of paper bags. I think that's the way to go. And we're already tooled up to make them, so what's the problem? We just phase out of the plastic, and when we do make plastic bags, I think we should make just large, hefty bags with cornstarch in it, and use the GMO cornstarch in that. Yes, there's no comment about that, Andy. Thank you. Okay, we're going to put this together. Take the top off, boiling away. Pouring this on top of that, fusing the dishes, basically. It's called fusion cooking. I developed it in 1974 during my early development as a cooking person. I started using fusion cooking back when California Nouveau cuisine was a big thing. Okay, and then just kind of give it a good stab with a wooden or a metal implement, preferably not plastic. What a colorful meal, man, this is going to be great. Wow. Bring up the pink a little bit. There you go. Bring up the pink. Yeah, this is going to be great. Now I just cover this up completely. Let it cook in its own heat, but you're ready to serve. And if you want to top it off with Parmesan, you can. Parmesan works on this meal as well. It's got a good taste. Man, that's great. That no salt garlic really made a big difference. It punches. So you've got all this rotelli down below, the pink rotelli, and then when you serve, what you want to do is go deep into it and pull out of the top. Don't take all the top off and put it on one plate. Go into it, pull the rotelli out with a little bit of the top, leaving the top and just as a topper, because that's the best. Otherwise, somebody's going to get a lot of salmon and somebody's going to be very upset. Butter is a good accoutrement to this meal, but you can definitely feed 4 people with this. They'll be full beyond capacity. You could probably feed 8 people for all we know. Okay, that's it for me. Thanks for coming in to David's Kitchen. I'll be back in about 2 minutes in the other room. Absolutely. All right, thanks for coming in, everyone. Take care.